Hey everybody, Comics Dad here again with a new monthly video installment that we'll be doing that we're going to call Indie Comics Highlight. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be highlighting one indie comic creator or one indie comic book that I come across in my interweb travels, or if I come across maybe while I'm at a convention or something. And we're going to spotlight them, or well, more appropriately, highlight them here on the channel. And we have our first one today, Mr. Chad Townsend. I came across him on X, and he has a couple of books that he has created. He's currently working on another one. I've actually, for anybody that follows me on X, I've tweeted about it. One of his books called Black Phantom. It's a really fun read, but let's get into here real quick. Just a little bit about Chad. Here's his X profile. And he is or was a artist for Warner Brothers and Disney TV animation, and he makes comics. So if anybody that has X out there wants to give Chad a follow, also you can access his various links through his X account here. This link here goes to a page that has other links for his crowdfunding for his next book, and where you could purchase one of his previous books. You can also access his main website from there as well. But Chad does a lot of good work. Uh, I really enjoyed the book Black Phantom. But before we get into that, just a little bit about Chad. Uh, According to his bio over on his website, Chad is a prop and character designer for Warner Brothers and Disney TV animation, with over 30 years of experience as a concept artist in video games and animation as well. So Chad's got an extensive background. He's worked on projects such as the animated Batman: The Long Halloween movie Part One, Teen Titans Go to the movies, the uh, newer DuckTales series that was over on Disney, as well as some new Looney Tunes for Warner Brothers. So Chad has had his hands all over the animated entertainment industry, and the things that I recognize from his work, he's been involved in, and it's things that I've enjoyed, or my kids have enjoyed, or maybe other people I know have enjoyed, but he hasn't been involved in anything that was ever bad, and that is always a good thing. That means that Chad contributed to something in a very positive way, and it means he does good work. Here is the page that the link on Chad's X account goes to, so you can go and back his newest book, Black Phantom Holy Terror, both on Indiegogo and on Kickstarter. And you could also purchase his previous and first Black Phantom comic as well. And here's Chad's online store. Again, you could purchase his book, The Black Phantom. He also has another book called Kid Squid, which I haven't read yet, but I do plan on buying a copy of my own and giving it a read. I purchased Black Phantom, Rocket's Red Glare, and I really enjoyed the read. I love Chad's art style. It definitely gives me that like mid to late 90s Saturday morning cartoon art style that I grew up knowing and loving. So just that drew me in. And I have some pictures here from his listing. This is the cover, and this is the Black Phantom right here. It's a foil cover. It's really cool. And the character kind of reminds me almost like Deadpool, but he actually has an ability other than health regeneration. Um, and it's pretty neat. I don't want to give too much away because I definitely encourage people to visit Chad's page and buy his book. But just want to show off some of it. A preview that he also has on his listing for Rocket's Red Glare, and you can see here Black Phantom. And he goes crap as he's fighting. I don't want to give too much away, but some kind of creatures. And then, geez, and he looks like, oh, very nice, just in case children are checking it out. A little black box here. But he's definitely impaling that guy there. And he goes, ew, as he's slicing through two guys' heads. And also the book is primarily in black and white as it takes place in World War II. But the splashes are red just to uh, just to depict the blood and the gore and the bit of violence. I love comics that are in grayscale, especially if it's something like this where it's very period appropriate because it's set in the 1940s during World War II. So I love that. And then here's another sample page where Black Phantom is actually going to throw down with this very interesting dude here. Forearms, pretty cool and mean looking dude. His name is the Horn Toad. Here's Black Phantom saying, "Now hold still. Say cheese." Click, click. And he's out of ammo. What the hell? Crap. And Horn Toad just cracks him right across the room and into a bunch of crates. And once I got my hands on Black Phantom, it came in the mail. Also at a very reasonable price point. It's, I believe, a 24-page book, if I counted the pages correctly. But it's only $10. You can buy it through Chad's page. Very reasonable price and very good quality. Chad also was kind enough to sign the cover when he sent it to me once I purchased it. And when you open it, you actually are met with a few pages of color before it goes into the grayscale to fit the 1940s time period. But just the first page, it got me right away. And I'll let you guys see it for yourself when you buy it. But basically, there's a soldier just greeting Black Phantom and says, "Hey, what you doing, Mr. Phantom?" And since it's the 1940s, you know who everybody was fighting against at the time. So Black Phantom just goes, "Kicking Yahtzees in the nuts, kid." And I just think that's a great line. It sets the tone for the rest of the book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And just back to Black Phantom. Black Phantom's cool because again he kind of reminds me of Deadpool with the jokes and the wisecracking. And he's able to heal and have his body parts in a sense grow back or be reattached, which is part of his abilities. But he also has another ability too that is really neat and kind of unique in a sense, at least in the way in terms of how it works. Because when he uses said ability, there is a negative drawback to it, and typically with heroes or superheroes or anti-heroes, whatever classification you want to put this character in, we don't typically see too many characters that have powers that also have drawbacks when they use said powers. That was a neat touch and twist there to the character, which I really enjoyed. Here is Chad's main page, chadtownsend.com, and you could just check out some more of his work that he's done. He's got his portfolio of some character designs that he's worked on, and some prop designs. There's also a link here to his own shop that you can get again. Kid Squid and Black Phantom Rocket's Red Glare, and he's got some stickers and some other merchandise that's on there. That's pretty neat and fun. A couple of things I'll probably get along the way. And you can click this box here, and it'll take you back to one of the crowdfunding pages for his next book, which is also going to introduce a new character as well. And here are both of those pages. It's Black Phantom Holy Terror, and the book is being funded both on Kickstarter, so you can see right here, and it's got, today is February 25th, so as of right now, it's got 38 days to go on the funding, which it's already met its funding goal. And then also over on Indiegogo as well, which looks like Chad's given Indiegogo funding a little more time than Kickstarter, but it's already funded on Kickstarter. So anybody that wants to go and back this book, which I'm definitely going to first chance I can, you know you're gonna get it. It's already funded on one of the two pages. One last thing that I noticed when I was poking around Chad's webpage there is he had a little comic strip at the bottom of the page, which was really nice. A comic strip for two characters that he calls Duck and Hide, and this right here just kind of gives a little insight into Chad's sense of humor and kind of Chad as a person and the way he thinks, and I really appreciate it. it definitely makes me see Chad as, well, a Chad. But let's go through this comic strip. So Duck goes, "Hey, I'm feeling a bit outraged. You feeling outraged?" Now that I think about it, yeah, I could cancel a bitch. You? I got nothing better to do. You take your meds today? Nope. Me too. And that just kind of sums up, well, cancel culture and things that we've been seeing over the last several years. And Chad took that and found a way to just make it pretty darn humorous with some fun looking characters. And it's just a good little chuckle there. But again, everybody who's watching this, if you don't already, go ahead and follow Chad on X and definitely go check out what he's doing, both by supporting him by picking up Black Phantom, Rocket's Red Glare, uh, Kid Squid, which I'm definitely going to be picking up first chance I get. And then also, if you like what Chad is doing, like I do, go ahead and support him in his newest venture with the next Black Phantom book that he's got on the crowdfunding sites. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and checking out this first indie comic highlight, or IC, as it spells. But be on the lookout for next month when we come around and highlight another independent comic creator, because here on Comics Out, we're all about the comic books, the quality of work, good stories, trying to keep the industry alive, supporting local comic shops, but also supporting independent creators. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Please hit like on the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And go check out the rest of the Comics Dad channel as well if you enjoy comic books or gaming or anything else. But until next time, everybody, this is Comics Dad signing off.